Alright, welcome back, Eurotruckers. We are about to start another new journey with the famous YouTuber on ProMods. This is Eurotruck Simulator 2. If you're not familiar, now you know. But we're going to be hauling some gravel, which is kind of so-so. We've already hauled gravel on this profile. I believe episode 1 was gravel. So make of that what you will. But still continuing west from, I think, Nice to Montpellier, France. Montpellier. Should be a pretty reasonably direct, I was going to say reject trip, but direct trip. I mean, it's France, so we got toll booths out the wazoo. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so many. So many. But we're hauling some gravel, so we're doing something good for somebody's construction project. I don't know. Still less than 1% of this map driven, by the way. 4 episodes in. Or I guess 3 episodes in. But yeah, let's hop on the road. We're starting from a mountain quarry, it looks like. So we'll be repeating some kilometers. But yeah, 5 hour and 56 minute trip. So let's hit the road here. Here we are. Scania R6 series, which is nice. It should have that. Oh no, it's got a V8. I wasn't expecting that. I'm actually going to pull the microphone a little closer to my face then, because this one is going to be rowdy. Oh yeah. Feel that V8 power. And I never know how to get out of these. I may be going the right way. Or no. Nope, I've gone the wrong way. I think I can get through. Can I get through there? Nope. Well, I always talk about trying to not back up with my blind side. Right meow, we're doing it. So apparently, hold on. Yeah, so apparently I should have gone this away. Hey, you learn something every day. All you kids watching at home, apparently you need to travel to the outside of this construction site to have a chance of getting out. Oh, very bumpy. This ought to do it. In case there's a big bump here, I'm going to chill out on my speed. Nope, not too bad. V8 power, listen to that. Ugh. Ugh. I was not expecting a truck this powerful and loud, vicious, brutal, savage. Apparently I'm speeding. I don't think there'll be any cops up here, but still we're going to keep it to the speed limit and just hit it on 33k per hour, kph as they say. So let's take a look at our rig. We've been doing quick jobs, by the way. I guess I haven't specified that on this channel, but until we can afford a truck, we're doing quick jobs. And I said it on, I think, episode 2, but not since. But we are taking no loans with this profile. We are making all our own European Euros. And when we can afford to buy a truck, we'll do so, but not before.
Left turn ahead.
Oh yeah, we changed GPS voices. I forgot. So this guy's name is it Zach or Andrew? He's from New Zealand, so he's really pleasant. I feel like I could be having a bad day and I'll just be like, at the roundabout, take the 5th exit. It'll cheer me right up. Let's see what he says about this roundabout. There's one coming up.
Go around the roundabout. First exit.
You know, I could listen to that forever. They also make some. They also make some European girls on here, which are just I don't know. I can get down with a European accent any day. But hold on, this engine is so loud that as soon as I get a chance here, probably if there's an intersection or something that I have to stop at before the highway, I'm going to turn the GPS up.
Go around the roundabout. Second exit.
Oh my god, we almost rolled it. Look at this game though. Eurotruck has come such a long way. When I first got this game, I think, you know, it took me a long time to discover mods, because mods back on the days of like 18 wheels of steel, pedal to the metal, it was a complicated process, and Windows wasn't so, in my opinion, Windows was not as intuitive when it came to like the really nitty-gritty innards of how the game works. But just before we make this right turn up here, I'm going to pause and
Right turn ahead.
bring up the GPS volume just a bit. I normally don't pause the game like this, but I can't hear the GPS at all. Although, you know what? Maybe that's okay, because I do have a GPS in the truck, so unless it's too loud, I won't mess with it again.
Turn right.
That's okay. That is quite all right. Oh my god, dude, this truck. How heavy is it? 16 tons, man. I have almost flipped this truck over twice. One of my favorite things about France is that the speed limits are nice and high. 90 kph, I will take that all day. Push it up to 93. Any faster than that, and my GPS voice will be chirping at me about the speed. Although this TomTom voice probably won't do that. So yeah, we're using part of the TomTom voice pack, and they actually don't tell you to watch your speed. I think it's only the specially recorded ones, or Google will do that. Or like Sky and Doug. The standard SCS voices for the GPS will tell you to slow down. I just moved the mic even closer to my face, so hopefully that's good. Real particular reason I need to be in this lane, is there? No. Remember, we're going to Montpellier. That is the destination with our gravel. 16 tons of it. How much are we making for this? About 6,000 bucks. So one thing I kind of like on this particular profile is that I'm not like a money whore like I've been before. On this one, I'm not just taking the most lucrative job no matter what it is. I kind of have a theme. So this particular job that I'm doing was on like the second page of available jobs. Oh, dude, don't you hit me from behind? No. Jerk off passing on the right. But anyway, so this was like not a particularly lucrative job. But I really want to continue this kind of coastal tour of Europe, so that meant we had to take it, and I'm happy about that. I'm really enjoying like just seeing. Oh my god, I just bumped my track IR. Sorry about that. Hold on. I was itching the side of my face, and I bumped the tracker. There we go. This should be better. Anyway, so yeah, I really like getting to see these different parts of Europe, because I wouldn't be pushing my way through France and next Spain like this if it weren't for this little, you know, coastal tour theme we have going on. Got a total booth coming up soon. There we go. I'm actually going to mess with my tracking again, so give me a sec. That'll work a little better. I shouldn't have to turn my head quite so far to get my looks. Rain again, really? I'm gonna have to turn that slider all the way to the right if we're ever gonna stay dry. I really wanted a dry sunset today, but I guess we're gonna get 2 rainy ones in a row. way it was sometime in the war. Rain, rain every day. So this is another day we really don't get to see the beautiful French countryside because of the fog. And this is the mod that used to be called Foggy Weather, and there's a little bit of a graphical issue. Look at that truck having trouble. You lost your trail in the ground, mate. Excuse me, mate. Your trail is sinking. Frame rates are taking a bit of a hit. I'm not sure what the fix is for that, if it's processing or RAM. I have a ton of RAM, and I have as much as you need for this. I mean, it's back up to 60 now, so I don't really know what the issue was there for a moment. I'm going to hop out of the cab here, so cover your ears. Alright, coming back in. Sorry, I was all over the place. I just wanted to grab a sip of my beverage. Homeboy's going to have to move back over after the bus. I already know you. Or maybe I'll just get to pull off the pass. That's what's going to happen here, I think. Yep, see a white car. You could have just stayed in this lane and kept on going. So it is 6 o'clock p.m. So maybe if this rain goes away, we will get a standard beautiful Naturalux sunset. But I'm going to be honest, the sunsets during the rain are every bit as good in their own way. They look so good. It reminds me of like Mordor at the end of the third Lord of the Rings movie. I'll just say that much. Don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, even though it's a 17-year-old movie. I mean, well, no. I'm remembering when I saw the first one in theaters. That was like spring 2003. So I guess the next one the third one came out 3 years after that. So it's about a 14-year-old movie now. Man, that Scania V8. I've been playing with various Scania sounds for, I don't even know, I would say at least 3 years, if not quite a bit more. And I'm not going to say they never get old. No, I'm not going to say that because that's not true. They do never get old. But sometimes I get sick of them. I played with the Scania, whatever kind of truck you needed to have this engine for a long time, a few years ago, kind of certainly before I had VR, before I had Track IR. I don't know how I ever played without Track IR. The sad thing is, somebody told me to get it like a year before I did. Probably more than a year before I did. And I just dismissed it. I just was like, oh, I wouldn't like that. Like, you have to turn your head, but you have to still look at the screen. I won't like that. No, I won't like that because I freaking love it. It's perfect. It was seamless. It's so easy. When you get it, there is a software companion app that goes on your PC, and you have to run it for this to work. But it takes like 0.02% of your CPU, and you don't even notice it. And within that app, there are a number of settings to kind of fine-tune what do I want to say? Fine-tune how it reacts to your movements, pretty much. So, you know, my head movement, how quickly and how snappy it is, up, down, you know. I try to make it pretty smooth, pretty soft for you guys, because I know, like, if you guys don't know where I'm going to look, it can be jarring. So I try to keep it pretty smooth so that it's not too much for the average viewer to look at. There's another setting that I use for iRacing and also not only Project Cars, but actually F1 2018 and 19. that's a little bit more like VR. It's a little bit more tied exactly to my head. Instead of like pretty smooth like this, it's really like exactly like my head. So I use that in racing games where I need that and I don't need someone else to have a pleasant experience. It's all about just me and the car on that on those games. So look at that tow truck. I've never seen that before. I like it. I want to get another look at it, but it's over there to the right. So I guess we're going to be dealing with a rainy sunset, unfortunately, which is only unfortunate because we have already seen one. But I believe that might be our last toll booth. So that's positive. Heavy on water. Rain is really coming down. Didn't realize my turn signal was still on for all of that.
Keep right.
Ooh, with thunder and everything. Speed limit's still 90. I thought it would be lower here, but still 90. How beautiful is this game? That's what really gets me excited about doing these videos. I haven't allowed myself to just play this without always, you know, fiddling around with resolution and frame rate and ultra anti-aliasing and mirror distance. And I've tried so many things that it's nice to just be able to hop on and play and talk and just enjoy the game instead of, you know, hopping out, you know, making a 1 or 2 minute video just to test resolution and see if it's going to upload and still look nice, and messing with this encoder on OBS versus that one, or bit rate 130,000 kbs or 150,000. It's just nice to just be able to say, look how good this game looks. Another toll booth up ahead. I thought we were close, but apparently the toll booths never stop. It's my brake pressure gauge I just switched to. I've been using the brakes a lot to slow down for these. You know, that's a lie. The only thing I've been touching down is slowing down for these. That kind of came out wrong. The only time I've been touching the brakes has been to slow down for these, and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wearing them out with the drain in the air pressure. Where am I taking this when I get there? It's going to be a Batiste. Forget what gear I was in right there. So that was our sunset. Apparently it was another rainy one. We're going to lower the rain probability to 0 probably after this. There's a lot of probably and probabilities in there. The probability of me using the word probability is pretty high before the end of the video. So hopefully soon we're going to be in Montpellier. I really don't want to bring up the console to look again. Look at that. Look at that packed house at the rest stop. Jeez, what's going on there? I can't wait till Tim or Alexander or whatever his name is tells us where to go next with his New Zealand accent. Or it might be Paul. But this might be our last stop in France. I'm kind of thinking that after this, we will be moving on to Spain and Andorra. Keep left, mate. Thank you. I'm a little concerned because I would have thought I was going to Montpellier, but call me crazy. Keep left again. Pass all these crazy cars. GPS says to get right. There we go. I have to cough. Give me 1 sec. I took a weird breath and got spit literally in like my throat. I know that sounds weird because there should always be spit in your throat, but I was trying to breathe and I couldn't. I had spit somewhere it shouldn't be. Bumped the microphone lightly. Sorry if you heard that. What? Do I have to sleep anytime soon? I don't think so. Nope, 5 hours to go. It's 9 o'clock, so I'll probably try to sleep.
Keep right.
Maybe
Then
right at...
take the exit right.
What do you think? Can I make
Take
this?
the exit right.
I did it. I did it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping I can sleep on the next one. Oh, I thought I went to 10th gear there, but it was actually 8th. Oh wait, speed limit's 80. Why did I think 50? Was it... Somebody watched the video back. Was it 50 there when I went to shift? I thought it was 50, and I was like, oh, I'll settle in at 10th gear here, no problem. Montpellier Discovery. Do you like my French accent? That's not French. I'm not sure what that is. Do you like my French? I don't know how to say it. I don't know how French accent. The weird thing is, like,
Go around the roundabout. Second
I watch sports with French athletes. I should know what they sound like. I thought I had a mod that was called Real Advertisements. And I don't think that's a real advertisement because I remember seeing it in Grand Utopia. But I'll still keep an eye out to see if there are real advertisements and I'm just not aware. I know we just passed one for American Truck Simulator as well, and I'm not sure that's a real ad either. So one super cool thing that even as long as I've been playing this game and as long as I've been driving around ProMods, I was just blissfully unaware of.
Go around the roundabout.
You know what? No. Ignorance was bliss in that I was unaware of this stuff, but now I know and it's even better. But like, so what I was doing, I think that's a fake ad as well. What I was doing for a long time, and by a long time I just mean like 8 hours, was I would go in game, you know, get on the road in my truck and record it and talk. And I was checking microphone settings, microphone placement, microphone direction, resolution, you know, bit rate, trying to capture steering wheel textures and all this stuff. And what I would do as far as the driving is I would just drive.
Go around the roundabout.
I would just drive to the next stopping point. So a lot of times it was like a gas station or a service station or just a hotel parking lot a lot of times.
Take the exit.
And I ended up stopping in so many random small cities where I would never ever normally be. I had no reason whatsoever to be at normally. And all of them, every single one, were awesome.
You have reached your destination.
There was always little details that you never would have thought to even notice. So I would pull off the road, and it turns out there was a Polish bar with Polish people and polka music playing. Like, it was the best. It was such a cool part of this game that I have never known about. Oh, I forgot this trailer. It's so sensitive. Especially if I have 2 axles in my truck. My truck is the length of the trailer. That's not good. Anyway, we're in. We're a little bit off on my tractor. There we go. So we're going to hit parking brake, engine, wipers. We don't normally have to do that, but lights and flashers. And we should be able to drop it right there. And our first order of business in the next video is going to be to sleep. Trying to sleep through the night so we can keep our eyes on the nice scenery. Anyway, thanks for coming along for another one. Let's check the progress history. That was our 4th trip. So I think episode 4, we've driven 1,700 kilometers. Finally broke 1% of the roads explored, and no cancellations. We're doing good. I like it. So thanks for coming along for this ride with the famous YouTuber. Don't forget to favorite. Well, you can't favorite videos on YouTube anymore. I'm used to saying like, favorite, and subscribe because Drifter, the Call of Duty YouTuber used to say that. But yeah, don't forget to like, hit that notification button, subscribe, do all the things. You know, work the algorithms. Our trucking company is called YouTube Algorithms, so you know what to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.